Professor here. Sorry if the lighting is bad this video. Literally I've got this light on and my phone torch light on as well for the lighting of today's video, because I know this light, like without it, you cannot see me. So I've been wanting to make this video before Friday, so that's why I'm making it now, because I have time. So before I start, I better give some background. This is a video about the history of my blading collection. All the way from the bay I bought. Actually, you guys don't even know about it. So, before I get into the lecture, I bought a new bay. Sting Unicorn 560 gear point. So, same ratchet as Chain Incendio, but whole new layer and bit piece. So, bay analysis will be coming soon for that bay and whatnot. Anyways. So, this is a video about the history of my Beyblade collection from my oldest bay to Sting Unicorn. So, hopefully I don't bore you guys too much with it. But also, pre-warning, this is a rough estimate of the timeline. Some of these bays predate me even starting this channel, so I don't know the full timeline. If I'm wrong, you guys will have to correct me in the comments, or I might correct myself in the comments as well if I get time to. So without further ado, I'm going to start with pre-Bay channel. So this is pre-Beyblade channel, pre any of the collection. So this is back when I had a small black satchel filled with many bays. I had Sword Dran, Dagger Dran, Buster Dran, Drain Fafnir, Buster Excalibur, Xeno Excalibur, did I say Genesis Round Trick? I don't remember. Siphon Incendio. No, Siphon Incendio got lost. Never mind. The original Zest Achilles. The original Z Achilles. And yeah. But sadly, out of all those many bays, only 3 of them survived, mostly. Starting with the one in the worst condition, Brutal Luinor. It was my first recolor ever. Its combo was 11-0. And I let my friend Riley, because he loves Luinor, he owns Nightmare Luinor. But I let him use it. First battle he was in, broke that part of the layer. And after a while, driver just snapped completely. So, yeah. One in second to worst damage is Hell Salamander. All he's damaged is in the driver. As you can see, I've had to swap out that bit of the driver because that snapped in the original one. The ratchet's fine. The layer though, yeah, so not only is that bit of metal missing, bit of plastic missing, there's also there, not as bad. I'll apply to him in a sec. And then we have my favourite bay of that era, Turbo Case. It was my first bay. Well, originally I only had Siphon Incendio when I first started collecting Beyblades, and this was when I started getting back into the whole show. But Turbo Case was the first burst bay I bought. His combo was 11. I think it was a very rip-off version of Dimension. There was just full plastic. Like, no tip, proper tip, like anything. Because I bought him with a black dynamite launcher along with a Dread Phoenix, which was, I think, 13 dimension, something like that, and the armor just did not work, so he was very painful to launch. So that was the original 3, and then sadly when I lost Siphon, during the time I had Siphon Incendio, I bought this guy, Chain Incendio. Now he's been my partner through the thick and the thin. He's had many battle scars, if you can't tell by his driver. Like, me and my mate Corey will launch him down some ramps. Part of the driver snapped, so he does not do well on the extreme rail. So, yeah. But he's been my partner for a while, and he's the reason I keep training. Now, the biggest part of my collection was the case set, which contained the bays, my favorite Z Achilles, Orb Aegis, Wonder Valtryek, Vice Leopard, Emperor Fornius, which I used to own a full green version that my mate Amy, people in the main channel know her, she's awesome. Yeah, she kicked my butt with my old green one before it broke, and when I lost the layer in the pouch. Archer Hercules, Dread Hades, Screw Trident, and then the recos of Wonder Valtryek. I can't bother to find them. Wonder Valtryek, Vice Leopard, Archer Hercules, and Z Achilles. And then a couple weeks after that, I raised money to buy Devastate Bellfire, Mirage Fafnir, a new Zesty case, but the driver literally broke like a day or so after, and Prominence Valtryek, whose atomic driver broke. Now these next 2 bays I was technically given. So my mate Ryan, I'll start with Hyperion. So my mate Ryan, he was like starting to get into it, and he was like, hey Kane, I found out Beyblades could have lead in them, so he asked me to give it a whole deep clean search. So I did that. This thing has no lead. I still don't believe it don't have it, but he didn't trust it, so he was like, you just hold on to it, and yeah. And then Slash Valtryek, I don't remember why he lent it to me. He also let me Wizard Fafnir, but he asked for this and Wizard Fafnir back. I was like, hey, can I keep on to, I don't mind you taking back Wizard Fafnir, even though sadly Wizard Fafnir is my favorite Fafnir. It just looks so much better, and it launches so much better than Mirage does. But I gave him back this because I knew I would be able to get my own version, which I still have not done yet. I will get to that at one point. So yeah, so that's a rough timeline of what happened. Then throughout this period I started getting more into X-Bays, when I bought my second ever X-Bay, Reaper Incendio. Now I thought it was a big deal because I never knew Hammer, so funny enough, I didn't know certain X-Bays existed. I didn't know Hammer Incendio existed. I didn't know Helm Knight ever got an evolution like Mail Knight or Lance Knight. The only bays back then I knew about were Dran Sword, Dran Dagger, Dran Buster, Scythe Incendio, Chain Incendio, Reaper Incendio, and then all the Arrow Wizards and whatnot. So yeah, that's what started me in my X phase, as I call it, which I'm still in now, to be fair. I'm buying, actually no, that'll be a surprise for the end. And then I bought, like a month after, I bought Dark Perseus, who I recently found out is a villain. You're a villain in a show. Why I didn't expect that? No idea. just, and then of course as I did the video for it, I got these three. Hover Wyvern, Impact Drake, 2 bays that came from the Stadium set. There's 45 quid. Big stars of the show. Both their layers are the leads for my pro attack and pro defense combos. And then with the launcher that I use, which I actually changed my setup, so better grippage. So yeah, I got Saber Samurai, level being my pro attack combo driver. And then this next base, my first Hasbro bay, Cursed Devilos. Now, this bay I was given by my good friend Jaden, shouts to him. He was like, Kane, I've found this Beyblade that I don't want anymore. Do you want it? I was like, sure. Thinking, oh, maybe it's just like some metal fight bay that he didn't know what to do with. And then he gave me this. I was like, Cursed Tomb, but Hasbro. Because I don't know a lot about Hasbro bays. I only know Takeratomi bays. Fair on me. But then I did a closer look, because I was currently watching Surge at the time. I was doing a whole rewatch. And I was looking at Saturn, I was like, you look different. So I took him apart, looked at his chip, and realised that's not Saturn. So I did some research. And this time I was also on Pinterest, and I saw Demise Devilos. I was like, that's the same chip. Wait. So then I did a Google search, and that found out it was Cursed Devilos. So for a while I was calling him Cursed Saturn. And then I, of course, as you know, recently I bought Talon Petra. And then Sting Unicorn. I love this bay. Just because of the fact it's got 2 different blades and of its bit. And I love the color scheme. Uni, you're a masterpiece. Now I better get... This is a short video, Jesus. 12 minutes, Jesus. I better get to the surprise. So, by this Friday, which, yes, is during my prom, so no video. Might do a few photos. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So between Friday and the 16th upcoming. So it's currently 8th now. So between Friday and the 16th, I should be getting 9 brand new bays. Being Emperor Fornius, Brutal Luinor, Hell Salamander, Xeno Excalibur. And you're probably wondering, that's only 4. Where are the other 4 and then that mysterious one you were on about earlier? Well, I bought 2 of the 4 packs because I am giving away the 2 Emperor Forniuses to my 2 closest mates, Rory and Amy. Amy, she's a big fan of Emperor Fornius, it being her favourite bay. She kicked my butt with it multiple times. So I thought, alongside making her own stamina bay, why not give her a defense type? So that's what I'm doing. I'll be giving her a launcher and everything. And yeah. And then Rory, you know, used to be Shyla. Rory, they are friends, they are my childhood best mate and put up with my chaos for a while now. So I'm giving them a green Emperor Force. Now you're probably wondering, why are you giving them the same bay? I actually got them to choose. I was like, oh, pick any bay you like the look of. And funny enough, I never told them what bay. I didn't tell them that I was giving both bays. Like, Amy doesn't know Roy was getting a bay at the time, and Roy didn't know Amy was. And they both picked. I said nothing about what the other chose. And they both chose Emperor Fornius. Well, mostly Roy chose Emperor Fornius because it's green and that's his favourite colour. Yeah. So, but the other bays I'm keeping for myself. So that's why I bought 2 packs. So, 2 Emperor Forniuses, 2 Xeno Excaliburs, 2 Hell Salamanders, 2 Brutal Luminors. Now the 9th bay, I scoured across the internet looking for one bay in particular. That being... Ooh, I was getting... Speaking of Roy messaging me now. I was looking for a very particular bay. That bay being either Cobalt Dragoon, Hammer Incendio, Cobalt Drake. Oh, who was it? Oh, who's the original bay I was looking for? Oh yeah, Black Sword Drown with the Black Winder launch. I was looking for that stuff. Yeah, no, I wasn't even searching for any other bay. I was looking for Black Cobalt, not Cobalt, Drown Sword. Wait, that's... How did I forget? So, but they sadly did not. So I found another one, but there was loads of options. So I looked through them all to see if there was certain ones I wanted. I saw a Cobalt Drake. I was like, that's a lottery bay. And I could buy that for like £2 on Shein. Yes, I buy all my bays off Shein. They're probably red poison, possibly lead. Subscribe if you want me, if you think I'm going to get lead poisoning. Like if you think I'm not. Do all if you think I'm going to and I'm an idiot for this. And comment L-dubs in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm buying a Cobalt Drake 460 Rush. I think it's Rush and 460. I don't know combo. So I'll be doing a giant video on that. And yeah. Anyways, I gotta disappear. Just wanted to make this quick video. So I hope you guys enjoy. So keep blading, Bay fans. And keep rising. See you, Invincibles.